is a men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WarGames begin!
The crowd on their face.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun? Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Now is not the time to feel oozy. It is time for WarGames, and there is no one better to set it off than main event Jey Uso.
I agree with you, Corey. Jey knows the perils of this combat. He knows what it takes to win and what it takes to be in that main event.
Started off WarGames for the Bloodline in his first WarGames match. That night he went the distance and scored the pinfall that won the match for his family. Now, can Jey Uso repeat that main event performance tonight? The unpredictable badass of WWE is here!
And representing the Sellouts from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
And he is facing the ultimate challenge, trying to guide his team to victory despite being at a numbers disadvantage.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In WarGames, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down. He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
WarGames has begun with the first 2 competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Boom! Follow through with the uppercut. Super kick!
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight.
Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Oh! Ooh.
What a punch!
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Boom! Taking off up the cage in this WarGames match.
Blast off! Oh!
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Right in the jaw.
What a shot.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Breaker sidesteps out of that.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Caught with a clothesline.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
Tilt-a-whirl into the side slam. Nice. Ooh, well measured. Kick to the back.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Good grief, man. This is vicious. Just never had a chance to block any of those. Honing in on the arm.
Jay looking powerless to every attack.
I can't dispute Breaker's strategy right now. Nicely done. Got the leg.
Working the leg with that move. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Boom!
What a reversal. And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
On the rope. Oh, springboard roundhouse.
Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Big Bronson Reed fears no man. Oh, nice DDT. Set to the table. My gosh, he suffered the full brunt of that. Forget about the table being broken. I think he's broken.
They can't be in any fighting shape after what we just saw.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh my, sent flying.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around.
Just got thrown around like a sack of do-you-know-what.
And that was a heck of a hit.
Braun Breaker has his target.
Brought this to a close.
Rubbing blood.
Double axe handle right on target.
Calculating the next move here.
Sit up. Powerbomb.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. Counters with an attack on Breaker.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation. Kick to the back.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. And a suplex.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game. Oh! The American Nightmare.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Ooh. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once. Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
It's hard to predict how this one will end. He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring. Evades the attack. Oh my God. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
Right to the breadbasket for their troubles. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Door swings open and out they come.
situation for CM Punk. The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn-burner. Big right hand from main event.
Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
And clearly going after his core to slow him down. And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Whoa, they just chucked that hammer right at him.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. Determined to fight out of this predicament.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Snapmare takeover.
Followed by. And the DDT. Stopping it.
Neckbreaker.
And Jey saw him coming. Super kick. Double suplex. That's a stiff shot to the body. He came crashing down into a perilous position between the two rings.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. DDT!
This arena is rolling.
I think the desk is shaking.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
And evades the attack. And avoids taking any damage.
Scorpion death drop.
Good night.
Constructing the knee there. Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the top rope.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Jey can seal it here.
And the head taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal to watch. German suplex. Goes whipped into the table.
Heavy impact. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, knee right to the spine. But now here's Jey Uso.
That spells trouble for Lesnar. Planted down across the back. Ooh.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Sky high.
Nasty shot to his ribs.
And the damage to the torso is just piling up. This should be it. With his opponent up.
Go to sleep. But can Punk close this? DDT.
He goes for the pin. Then now to Rhodes. No! 2 count. What a match. Wow. Belly to belly. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Into the table. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
A burst of offense from a back.
Superman punch by the tribal chief. And Lesnar is out. Beautiful transition.
And now
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
He just
makes the cover. And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight. Here are your winners. The team of Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. They fought hard for this victory and certainly earned it. A valiant effort from the losing team, but they just weren't good enough.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a WarGames match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to